video, we're going to go through all the different Podio Powerhouse features and functionality specific to your business and how it can integrate with Podio. So to start, I want to begin this video by saying thanks for purchasing Podio Powerhouse. We at the realestatemat.com team know that Podio Powerhouse can change anyone's business if you're doing any volume of real estate and handling a lot of seller leads. Helps keep everything organized, everything all in one place, everything streamlined through automations and workflows, and really just, keeps you headed in the right direction and on track, focusing on what needs done. It's a really great place for you and your team to work as you add more employees and grow and build your company. So to start, I want to overview Podio in general. Let's talk about what it is. Podio.com is a software company that essentially gives you the platform to build anything you want on it. Many companies, Sony, Volvo, all these worldwide companies use Podio to build custom software for individual departments in their company to operate on. If you're Volvo and you have a steering wheel or airbag development team that needs to manage a project, they'll go to Podio, build out a custom workspace for their specific workflow of getting that done, and they'll manage all their tasks, manage everything getting done in Podio, and it's just an easy to build custom space. So what we have done for the real estate acquisition space is built a custom acquisition system that we took care of all the structuring, the bones of building this software. We took care of all the automation building and development that you'd commonly have to go to a developer and spend anywhere from $150 to $250 an hour to build out. We've done all that. We worked out all the kinks and delivered you a ready-to-go acquisition system on a super flexible platform that as you grow and you branch out into more departments in your business, you can add more workspaces and you can mold it exactly to how your business works. So out of the box, Podio comes with the workspaces that we give you. But if you ever deviate from the structure that we give you, you can turn to developer and customize it yourself. You can pretty much mold this into whatever you need it to be. You can run your rehabs on it. You can run property management on it. You can run just about anything on Podio. That's really what it's used for. Let's go in and show you how it works. So when you first come into Podio, you arrive on the home screen, which you'll start seeing the activity stream. So the activity stream is a global view across all of your Podio organization of what's happening. Your Podio organization is your company. So ABC home buyers will have a Podio organization. And then if I go on the left here to these three lines, let's just use Easy Street, for example, since I already have that all set up. Easy Street is our organization. And within our Easy Street organization, we have workspaces for each department to go into. Acquisitions, which is what you'll be familiar with as that's what Podio Powerhouse is. We created sales workspaces, internal sales, field operations for rehabs, property management, and a couple other cool things. I'm going to go into REM AQ installer because that is the installer that I use to give you the acquisition Podio Powerhouse software, and it's going to be an exact clone of what you would see on your end as a user. So this is the acquisitions workspace. So you would have went to your organization and clicked on acquisitions. Mine just has a different name because of what I just explained. But once you're in a departmental workspace, you're going to see, your activity screen here on the left of everything that's going on, all the automations that are happening, what your team's working on, just a quick glance, kind of like a Twitter feed of what's happening in your company. And then on the left here, on the right, you have some tiles. So these tiles are like a dashboard summary type view of important key performance metrics in your acquisition company. You can configure these to display whatever you want. I configured some for you. That way you had some tiles out of the box, but you can put whatever you want here. I have leads that came in this month, active leads by city, your active contracts, etc. All you have to do to view all of these is click right there and you'll jump into a view where you can see those individual items. So going back to what I was talking about before with organizations and workspaces, now that I'm in the acquisitions workspace, every single button up here is an application or step in the workflow in the acquisitions process. Of course, to start your acquisitions process, you're going to be sending marketing. So you're going to track all of your marketing in the campaign app right here. As you start having ongoing marketing costs, you're going to be tracking them in the marketing receipts app here. All of your seller leads will be managed right here. As seller leads become active offers and you're sending out purchase agreements and contracts, that will be tracked in the offers application right here. As those purchase agreements become signed and live contracts, you're going to track them in this contracts app here until they close. The walkthrough sheets app here is for the little gap of time in between when you have a purchase agreement out there, it got signed, and now you have your window between signing your purchase agreement, so you have the deal locked up, and then you have the closing date. So in that window, normally our 14-day, you call it your inspection period. During your inspection period, we will manage our what we call walkthrough sheets. You can use the real estate mat renovation estimator to help you come up with these numbers, but all it does is compile all that inspection data into a quick 1 to 2 page document that gets attached back to the property. That way you have it for banks, lenders, private money lenders, your own files, etc. This mass contact field is being phased out in this implementation. We're no longer going to be offering it because we have started recommending Lead Sherpa to people. All mass contact was a way to quickly send text to seller leads in your system, but it didn't have any compliance features in it, so I cannot recommend to use it. Therefore, I am deleting it, so disregard that. Contacts is where you're going to hold all of your real estate contacts. You can have your buyers list held in here. You can have your title companies. You can have anyone like inspectors, contractors, any real estate contact you can track in the contracts app, all separated by status and what they do. And then in the end, configuration. If you remember in the beginning how I said we did all the automation building for you, you just experience the power of it. If you want to make little tweaks to the coding, you can go into the configuration app and you can make changes without touching code. Real simple, just edit text boxes and make changes right in here, and it will directly affect the backend code. That way, nothing's confusing. You can just quickly make edits on the fly as things change in your company. So stay tuned for the next couple videos. We'll be diving into these applications and the functionality of Podio, and I hope you guys learn some stuff and have fun. See you in the next video.